Je, unatafuta mandhari tulivu na ya kupendeza ya kufanyia mikutano, yani conference halls, ama ukumbi wa kimataifa? Mahala unapopata vyakula vitamu na vyenye ubora wake na sehemu tulivu ya kulala? Basi tembelea Landmark Hotel mjini Nanyuki, iliyoko nyuma ya Quickmart Supermarket mkabala na Rubis Petrol Station, iliyojulikana awali kama Kenol.
Wow, welcome back to BWA TV. My name is Baba, well, the Pandit, Laikipia County favorite Pandit, and this is BWA TV, and BWA TV is brought to you by Landmark Hotel. BWA TV tunaletewa na tumedhaminiwa na Landmark Hotel. Haswa kama ni mkazi hapa Nanyuki, Landmark Hotel is the place to go and enjoy your meals, enjoy your conference hall. Na hiyo conference hall tunakwambia ukiwa na sherehe aina yote, tafrija, wedding, sherehe za mipango ya harusi hivi, pale conference zetu ziko vizuri sana. Unapanga mikutano yako pale Landmark Hotel Nanyuki. Tuko nyuma ya Quickmart Supermarket mkabara na Rubis Petrol Station, awali ikijulikana kama Kenol. Na pale pia tuko na si moja tu, mbili big screen za kuona beautiful game pale. Kama wewe ni mshabiki wa mpira, tuko pale. Na pia wewe kama unapenda kuteremsha moja mbili, tunakushughulikia. Na pia kama wewe uteremshi bado baridi ya Nanyuki, tunakwambia we have coffee machines, tunakutengenezea coffee ile wewe unataka. Let's get to it guys, and we are talking about Landmark Hotel. Lakini sasa tuingie kwa the beautiful game and let's see what happened during midweek EPl games that zilikuwa hapo, na timu kadhaa zimenyukwa na zingine zimetoka. Na now guys, allow me to switch language and let's get to it and speak about the beautiful game and see what is happening. And before that, let me tell you this: Kenya, Uganda and Tanzania are hosting 2027 AFCON, and we are going to talk that when it is time to talk about that. But just remember, 2027 AFCON, Africa Cup of Nations, is going to be hosted by Kenya, Uganda and Tanzania. On Community Shield, not Community Shield, but EPl Cup round 3, round 4 actually fixtures are here. Manfield hosting Port Vale, Ipswich Town hosting Fulham, Man United hosting the team that eliminated Man City, that is Newcastle, Bournemouth hosting Liverpool, Chelsea against Blackburn, West Ham hosting the big team Arsenal, and Everton hosting Burnley, then Leicester City hosting Middlesbrough. Now let's get to this weekend EPl matches that is going to be there, and we start with the Aston Villa early kickoff 14:30 p.m. Kenyan time, that is on Saturday 14:30 Kenyan time. Aston Villa hosting Brighton, Bournemouth hosting Arsenal, Everton, Luton, Man United, Palace, Newcastle versus Burnley, then West Ham hosting Sheffield United, and Spurs versus Liverpool, Nottingham Forest versus Brentford. But let's get to and see the analysis of how those games are going, and we can start with the early kickoff of the Aston Villa versus Brighton. Villa has not got its fine share, 2 wins in the last 5 games. They have not been the Villa that we used to know, the Villa of last season. This season actually, last weekend they won at the Stamford Bridge, even though many would argue and say Chelsea had a red card. Yes, they had a red card of course, but Aston Villa showed some pedigree, some intensity into the game, and they won that game. But in the midweek they lost to Everton, and also they have lost to Liverpool and Legia. So they have not won in their they have only 2 wins in their last 5 games. And let's see about Brighton. Brighton lost to Chelsea at for the EPl on the midweek clashes, and they have only won 3 games in the last 5. Let's get to Bournemouth, the hosting Arsenal. Should we get that to Arsenal fixtures later, then see what we expect as Arsenal fans will be expecting. So let's get to Everton. And Everton versus Luton Town. Everton have not scored any goal at home this season. Their fans have not enjoyed seeing their strikers scoring any goal. They have won 2 games away from home, that is against Aston Villa in EPl, and the game that they won on weekend when they beat Brentford 3-1. Also of interest is that Luton Town have not won any game this season, just like Everton. they have only scored 3 goals. So this one we are expecting Everton's Steve Sam Dutch boys to win this game. Another one, Man United hosting Palace. Man United have only won 2 games in their last 5, and that is against Burnley and Crystal Palace. And Crystal Palace, that was a midweek EPl Cup, but Crystal Palace have won only 2 games in their last 7 games, and they have not won any game in their last 3 clashes. Newcastle hosting Burnley, and that is going to be an interesting one for Vincent Company boys. Burnley have not won any game this season as well, but Newcastle have just only 1 loss this season in their last 5 games. From Brighton, and remember Newcastle they are in a good form. Last weekend they beat Sheffield United 8 goals to 0. Then midweek they just eliminated Man City. Imagine, Man City 1 goal to 0 in the EPl Cup finals, that round. And now looking at Newcastle midfield, we expect to see Bruno Guimaraes alongside Longstaff and Anderson in the heart of midfield. And for Burnley, they'll be looking for their first win when they play Newcastle, but we don't expect Newcastle to lose that game when it comes to St. James Park. West Ham hosting Sheffield United. Sheffield United ranked 20th in the table, no win this season, and actually they have conceded the most goals this season, 17 so far in the last 5 games, and one of those games coming from 8-0 thrashed by Newcastle. Wolverhampton hosting Man City. Wolverhampton not having a good game at Molineux. They have only won one game in the last 5 matches, and Man City have only lost 1 game this season. That was on the midweek crash against Newcastle. But when it comes to EPL, they have not lost any game this season. Another one is going to be an interesting weekend when Tottenham Hotspur is hosting Liverpool. Both teams have not lost any game this week. Remember, as we go on, we are sponsored by Landmark Hotel, located in Newquay, Laikipia County, behind Quickmart Supermarket, opposite Robbie's petrol station, formerly known as Keno. This is where we experience these beautiful games on our big screen, 2 big screen that you want to see the beautiful game there. And also remember, we have beautiful conferences, and also you can just contact us at 0769 066 061. This is where you give for your enquiries and reservation. Just contact us at 0769 066 061. Landmark Hotel is a place to be for your conferences, or for if you want to just spend the night on our beautiful rooms. And also we have great meals for you. Let's talk about the North London derby that happened last week, where Tottenham and Arsenal went 2-2, but this time Tottenham will be hosting Liverpool, a Liverpool side that has not lost any game this side. Tottenham as well have not lost any game this side, and actually Liverpool has just enjoyed 1 draw this game. That was the opening fixture when they played Chelsea, and the game was 2-2, but since then they have won all their last 6 games. But one thing with Liverpool, they have only kept 1 clean sheet, that was against Villa. They always concede a goal, and Tottenham as well, they have kept only 1 clean sheet in their last 5 games. They have not. So the both team, we expect a lot of goals. It's going to be a tough game. Every coach is trying to see if he can continue with their winning run. Let's talk about Arsenal, the big team. That Arsenal, although they drew with Tottenham on the last fixture of EPl 2-2 at the Emirates, we expect them they'll be going heading to Bournemouth, where they'll be seeking to get the winning ways before next week when they host Man City at the Emirates. For this one, as Arsenal have not lost in the last 11 games, and they have been in good form when they go away from home. They won their game against Crystal Palace, and they won their game against Everton. And now EPl Cup in the midweek, they won when they beat Brentford 1 goal to 0. Also, Arsenal has managed to keep a clean sheet away from home, 3 in a row so far this season. So we are expecting Arsenal to go there and take a clean sheet, and also the maximum points as well. Arsenal are worried about some injury, worry about Bukayo Saka, Thomas Partey, Declan Rice. So we are expecting to see on the team news, we are expecting to see who is going to start in the heart of defense, and also we see if Mikel Arteta is going to stay with Aaron Ramsey in goal, or he's going to call back David Raya. That is that, guys. Remember to subscribe to Baba with the Pundit, like keep account favorite pundit, and also on the comment section, remember to tell us where you think your team is going to finish this season and how far your team is doing so far this season. And also remember, we are sponsored by Landmark Hotel here in Nanyuki, where you watch the beautiful game tomorrow on Saturday and Sunday. And also remember, there's some fixtures on Sunday as well. And also remember, Chelsea is also playing this weekend, and also on Monday we have Monday Night Football. That is that. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. My name is Baba the Pundit, like keep your county favorite pundit, and this is BWTV, and BWTV is brought to you by Landmark Hotel in Nanyuki. And as always, we are the Gunners.